Hey guys, I'm just a video making machine today. This is Carpy Chewer. This is Carpy 2 Mess right here. Okay, I want to make a video on good tips you should always have in your head in a survival situation. Okay, the first topic that I'm going to about today is pollution. Okay, this is a good tip actually, because we all do this. We all have to go to the bathroom. Okay. But when you do go to the bathroom in the woods, uh, always do it 100 feet away from running water. Okay, 100 feet away from running water, because even if you're peeing, you don't want your urine to go and pollute the water, and that'll pollute your food source. And it's just not a healthy environment for the fishies and the crayfish that you plan to catch and eat and survive off of. Okay. Uh, if you do have to defecate, uh, dig a hole. Okay. You dig a hole, defecate in a hole, cover it up, and put a stick on there. But yet again, 100 feet away from water, you cover it up and you put a stick on it so you don't step in your hole. Good point. Okay, some other tips that I wanted to talk to you that I'm gonna hopefully be doing some videos on next weekend. This is about water purification. Okay, when you find yourself lost in a survival situation where you actually need to survive, or if you're going out alone in a survival situation, for like a bushcraft, you don't really need to care about food. You do. Like I showed you, you got your insects that you can eat. I'm going to show you other stuff with the rabbit stick but there's other, you need water. You can survive a week without food, but only 3 days without water. You must hydrate as much as you can. Plus, if it's a hot day, hot scorching, or if you're in an arid climate, you must hydrate. Hydrating is the most thing that you need to worry about, where you're going to get your water from. Okay. Okay, another good point is see, a lot of people stress the fact that you need a shelter. Okay, you need a shelter. Well, maybe if you're in a desert, you do need a shelter. But see, this is just my opinion. Okay, uh, a good, really grown up, tall pine tree. Okay, with a lot of branches, even thicker branches than that. It will keep you dry, and when it's raining outside or in a snowy climate, it will keep you dry. So I don't really stress too much when you're in the woodland on finding an actual shelter or creating one. Granted, if you're going to be in a more permanent situation, yes, a shelter would be needed. But if you need to find a shelter right away and you're in the woods, what's wood? Where does wood come from? Trees. Trees have leaves. It covers, and I would actually sit under a pine tree. Would be my decision. Okay, that's what I would do. But uh, other good points is when you're in a survival situation where you need to, yes, you are going to need water. Water, and you're going to need food. But you're going to need a place to cook your food, which you're going to need to build a fire. And it's going to be hard to start a fire with wet materials to start fire with. So you have to keep your wood dry. You have to keep your tinder dry. You have to keep your functioning fire materials dry. Okay? As dry as possible. if you're gonna cut wood, don't leave it sitting on the ground. Leave it above the ground and cover it as much as you can. I would simply cover it with a good thick layer of debris, okay? And then put some stones on top of your debris that's covering your wood, so it does not blow away. Okay? So those are just a few tips that I would do in a survival situation. It's not necessary. I think it's actually a necessity to know these things. And of course, I can't stress the fact more. What you carry in, you must carry out. Okay? Because seriously, like when I'm walking in the woods and I see trash, I pick it up because it just aggravates me terribly. I hate it when people litter in the woods, okay? So what you carry in, you must carry out, and just follow these few tips. I know they're not tips that a lot of bushcrafters talk about, but, you know, they're must needed knowledge, I actually think. So, thank you guys. Carpe Tumas here, over and out. Peace.